There is a house that appears in dreams. Everyone's dreams. At least once. It looks different every time. Sometimes a cottage in the fog. Other times a forgotten villa on a hill. Or just a single quiet room with a glowing window. But no matter the shape, it's always the same house. And it always waits. Lila was tired. Not just physically, but in that deep way. Like her soul had been walking for miles. So she moved out of the city to a village where the air was quiet and the nights were darker than anything she'd known. They offered her an old house to rent. Wooden walls, wide windows. It felt strangely familiar, like stepping into a memory she'd forgotten. She took it. That night, Lila slept almost instantly. And in her dream, she saw the house. But this time, it wasn't strange or distant. It was hers. The same wooden floors. The same soft hum of wine through the walls. She stood in the kitchen, peeling an apple, when she heard footsteps from upstairs. Not heavy. Just enough to know someone or something was there. She walked up the staircase slowly. Her feet made no sound. The hallway stretched longer than it should have. One door. Just one. Inside was a mirror. Tall, old. But what it reflected wasn't quite right. She looked into it and saw herself. But older. Wiser. Dressed in clothes she didn't own. Wearing an expression she hadn't worn yet. Then the reflection spoke. "I've been waiting. You finally came back. This house, it's not just a dream. It's a door." Lila woke up gasping. The house was still. Morning light filtered through the curtains. But on the kitchen table was a peeled apple, just like the one in her dream. She hadn't bought apples. She hadn't peeled one. And yet, there it was. She didn't talk about it. But that night, she slept again. And again. The house was waiting. Each night, the house revealed more. Rooms she hadn't seen. Hallways that led to memories she didn't remember making. And always the mirror. Always the reflection. Changing. Growing. Speaking in riddles. This place shows you not just who you are, but who you could have been. Who you still might become. She began to wonder. Was she dreaming the house? Or was the house dreaming her? She asked the reflection one night. "Can I change?" The reflection smiled. "Only if you believe it's not too late." From that night on, Lila embraced the dream. She stopped fearing the mirror. She listened to its quiet truths. And slowly, in her waking life, she changed. Spoke softer. Walked slower. Not out of fear, but because she now saw the world differently. And every time she closed her eyes, the house welcomed her home. Some say dreams are just echoes. Others believe they are messages. But if you ever find yourself in a house you've never seen, but deeply recognize, don't run. Step inside. Maybe it's not just a dream. Maybe it's a mirror. And maybe you're ready to look. And now, if your eyes feel heavy, let them close. Let the echo of this story carry you into your own dream. One where doors open quietly, mirrors whisper truths, and the house still waits. Thank you for spending this time with us. If this story touched something deep inside, consider joining us again. There are many more stories waiting to be told. Subscribe to Midnight Pages and drift into a new tale next time you close your eyes. Good night.